Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me. I'm Dr. Lori Langdon, a pediatrician, and today's topic is reading and how wonderful and valuable it is for healthy development in your infant, toddler, children, and teens. So first of all, this is Read Across America Week, so we're celebrating, and I had the great pleasure today of reading my Trudy the Brave Donkey book in a 5th grade class over Google Meet, of course, since it's the pandemic still, but that was super fun. So I have just a few quick tips for you about reading and how important it is. I would encourage you to start young. Even while the baby's still in utero, you can start reading to that baby. Both parents, it's good for the baby to learn to recognize your voices, very healthy. And of course, as soon as the baby is out, it is never too young to start reading, and incorporating it into your daily routine. It's a great way to snuggle. It's a great way to wind down. Remember, it helps the infant's language development, but it's also healthy because you're sitting and snuggling and you have that skin-to-skin contact. That's helpful at all ages. Okay, the teens might object, but for the infants and toddlers and children, you just snuggle up and read those books together. It is so valuable. Now, remember how we pediatricians always worry about screen time for that last hour before your goal bedtime. Reading would be a much better activity. It doesn't have to be the whole hour, but at least work it into your bedtime routine or regimen before you fall asleep. I would also encourage you to be a good role model. Try to read books and let your children see you reading books. They need to believe that you believe that reading is fun, and it is fun. So try to make it as engaging as possible. Use funny special voices and make funny sounds and just make the reading very engaging and charming and exciting for the kids so that they'll learn that it's fun and wonderful. The reason we want for your children to grow up to read for pleasure is because children who read for pleasure, just for plain fun, they have higher academic success really across the board. So that's what we're hoping for. We want them to know that it's a fun activity to do. So when I asked my kids for some suggestions to pass on to you guys, they said, try to read in different places. So that's a good idea. They like to read outside in nature, and then you're getting all sorts of boxes checked. Fresh air, vitamin D, sunshine, nature time, and reading. So that's a really good suggestion. I also suggest that multiple people read to the children. So each parent, older siblings, that was a life hack for us, parents of 6 children, we would pay a tiny amount, but we would pay the older kids to read books to their younger siblings. So the older child still got some valuable practice reading aloud, and then the younger child was still being read to while we were cooking dinner or something like that. So it really worked out great. So have your grandparents, the children's grandparents, read to them. You guys take turns as parents reading to them. Just everything about reading is good. It helps with everything that's healthy for their brain, and it's giving you snuggle time. There's just really no downside. So if your child has not figured out that it's super fun to read, try to think about things that may intrigue them and sort of flip that switch to turn them on to reading. Maybe it's Mars or astronauts or sharks or who knows what, but if they are excited about it and you can get them excited about reading books in that topic, hopefully they'll figure out that it's fun altogether and then just enjoy reading across multiple different topics. So these were just a few quick, hopefully easy suggestions for you to incorporate. I would strongly encourage you to celebrate this Read Across America week and sit down tonight, tomorrow night, get into the habit of reading with your kids regularly. Thanks.